Well, now, it's up to you. We've exposed the plot, and homosexual activists have a very well-planned agenda. And I hope you agree that we don't want them to succeed. And it's not going to be easy to stop them. The conversion strategy that they laid out in the book, After the Ball, well, it's worked very well. They've converted powerful allies to help advance their cause. And now they have a new advantage: Barack Obama. On his website, change.gov, the new president laid out his plans to support lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender Americans. It includes doing away with the don't ask, don't tell policy, allowing homosexuals to serve openly in the military, expanding hate crimes legislation, repealing the Defense of Marriage Act, opposing a constitutional amendment to ban same-sex marriages, passing the Employment Non-Discrimination Act, and expanding adoption rights for gays and lesbians. And in addition, he's promised to appoint federal and Supreme Court judges who are compassionate toward gays and lesbians. Now, what that really means is that he's going to appoint judges who will rewrite the Constitution, if necessary, to make it say exactly what they want it to say. So connect the dots. Same-sex marriage means that school children are going to be taught that homosexuality is normal, moral, and the equivalent of a marriage between one man and one woman. Hate crimes laws means that Christians, even pastors, will be prosecuted for teaching what the Bible says about homosexuality. And the passage of the Employment Non-Discrimination Act, well, that means that churches and ministries and Christian businesses are going to be forced to hire homosexuals and create a non-offensive work environment for them. I pray that you really get the magnitude of the impact of all of this and the impact it's going to have on your families and on our nation. Our children and our cherished freedoms of speech and religion are very much at risk. The American Family Association made this program possible, and they've been fighting for the family for 32 years. And they hope that this program has motivated you to do something to protect the traditional family in America. You know, the family is the most important institution for a strong and a prosperous nation. But it's also the weakest of our institutions. And unless you and we come together and speak out against their agenda, homosexual activists are going to destroy the family as we've always known it. If you care about that, and if you want to be a part of the solution, you must make your voice heard. And you can do that by participating in AFA's Family Values Survey. Get the survey and fill it out. It's only going to take a couple of minutes of your time, but the impact of that simple act can be enormous. AFA will let the media, major corporations, and elected officials know just how you feel. And is that going to make a difference? Oh, you bet it will. The media doesn't want to upset their advertisers. That's why we'll send the results to corporations. And the only reason politicians and businesses go along with homosexual activists is because they don't think you care. So let them know that you do. And you can get the survey online, and you can also request it by writing to AFA at P.O. Drawer 2440, Tupelo, Mississippi. And when you request the Family Values Survey, also ask for a copy of the book, Homosexuality in America, Exposing the Myths. The book's filled with helpful information, and you're going to want to share that with your family and your friends. And also, we'd be very grateful if you could enclose a gift to support AFA. But you know, whether you can afford to send a gift or not, please get the survey. And remember, be heard. Don't be speechless. I'm Janet Parshall, and I thank you for joining us and taking an active role in building a great future for America.
Go online at silencingchristians.com to request your copy of the Family Values Survey, or call 800-767-7440, or write to American Family Association, P.O. Drawer 2440, Tupelo, Mississippi 38803. Along with the survey, we'll also send you the book, Homosexuality, Exposing the Myths. You can make a difference.
Saturdays on Inspiration.
They took out all references to Jesus.
3 felonies just for trying to share the gospel.
The idea that only special classes of people get special protection violates everything that this country's about.
We're going to see this across the country if people of faith don't speak up to preserve our religious freedom.
Join host Janet Parshall for Speechless, Silencing the Christians, every Saturday night on Inspiration. Available on Dish Network, DirecTV, and cable systems across America.